Hi, I'm Danielle Gatapia. I'm here to show you the video on how to properly bring home your takeout food. I understand that there are some concerns about how to do it properly and safely without contaminating yourself. Here I brought a food home from a restaurant. Like I've said before, any item that you bring home from outside or the public, you have to assume it's contaminated. So right now, this surface is contaminated because this bag is contaminated. So I'm going to start taking food out. Mind you, when you start doing this, make sure to remember, do not touch your face because your hand right now is infected. So now I've taken all my items out of the bag. Now I'm going to I've opened these up so I can easily pour it into whatever container I want to put it. I will tell you what's nice about where I got this restaurant today. All this comes in aluminum foil. So if you want, you could just throw it in the oven, heat it up. There's a good chance the bacteria won't survive in an oven that's over 300, if you're heating it up over 250 degrees. But let's carry on with what we're discussing. Okay, so I've got everything open. I figured I'm gonna need 4 bowls, 1 salad bowl, 2 bowls for this, and plates for this. Let's go wash our hands. I know everyone tells you how to wash your hands, but the problem is there's an important part about washing your hands that I did not learn until I was in medical school. Let me show you. You see what I did in the end? Most people make the mistake of turning the faucet off first and then drying their hands off. Once you touch the faucet after you wash your hands are contaminated once again. Thus, the best thing to do is dry your hands first, use the paper towel, and then turn the water off, come back later, sanitize the soap dispenser and the sink handle. I'm not saying that everyone that works at the restaurant business is infected. I'm just saying for your safety, it's safe to assume that everyone out there is infected. Not just the restaurant people, because there are so many asymptomatic carriers. Remember what I said in my first video, 50% of the people who carry this virus are asymptomatic carriers. They have no symptoms. And in addition to that, if you want to save all of this, you could have simply put the lid on, sanitize surfaces. Okay, so I basically put everything out that I want to use, that I plan on using. I have created the clean surface here, a clean surface here, and everything else in here is contaminated. I'm going to have to transfer from the bowls to the plates. So I'm going to remember that my left hand will be contaminated once I touch the surface, and use the spatula to transfer it with my clean hand. You notice I made one mistake and I put the bowl on the contaminated side. Wash my hand first, and now it's clean. Everything that's left on this counter is contaminated. I'm now going to just clean up. You can just take this Windex, spray it, grab a paper towel. Remember that your hand is contaminated because you just touched everything. Wipe off the surface, spray onto the paper towel, and then wipe off your Windex bottle as well. And wash your hands again. I hope you found that useful, helpful, and educational so that you can continue to protect yourselves and your loved ones. Thank you.